Jean-Jacques Annaud's latest film, Wolf Totem, is based on a Chinese bestseller about a man and his wolf. Now, Annaud is probably known for other films dealing with animals, like the fantastic The Bear, an entertaining film about two tigers called Two Brothers, and has also directed other films such as Quest for Fire, The Name of the Rose, The Lover, and most recently Day of the Falcon. The film is kind of boring. I hate to say. Yeah, it's an epically long 2-hour film that feels 2 hours plus. Basically, the story is set up that our main character, Chen Zhen, is a student and is sent out into Mongolia, Inner Mongolia, to teach Chinese, Mandarin, I believe, to the nomads in the area. And they're expected to stay with those nomads for a couple of years. And during that time, he is introduced to the culture of the nomads and their relationship with the land and the wolves. There's a symbiotic relationship going on between the animals that they breed and the wolves. The wolves attack the animals and take what they need for their sustenance, and the people take theirs. But it's a balancing act where they don't want to take more than the other, because if they do, if the humans take more than the wolves, then the wolves will strike back in tenfold and take back what they want. And that's kind of how the whole story unfolds as we're introduced to the political nature of how they try to balance out the relationship between nature and man. But that's not the only story as we get involved into the character of Chen Zhen and how he gets involved with the people and his relationship for the people. But the only problem with it is that it's very flat the way it unfolds. It's the other surprising thing is, while Annaud's films are probably best known for their lavish cinematography of nature and vistas. I mean, just look at The Bear, for example, and the incredible shots of the Alaska wilderness, or I think it might have been the Vancouver area mountains, or wherever it was that was shot. It looked impressive. Now, the day scenes in Wolf Totem are fantastic. They look great. But a lot of the film takes place at night, and it feels like the way that it's shot and the way it's filtered, it feels kind of fake. Almost like it was shot on a soundstage or in front of a green screen or something like that. Now, the wolves themselves, it's obvious, and I guess is a necessity for the story, that there will be some anthropomorphism involving these animals. And some of those instances come off a little cheesy, and in one instance you're like, what the hell was that? What just happened? Like, really? Like, okay. But, I'm sure if you do see the film, when you do see the film, you'll know exactly what moment I'm talking about. But the way you don't really get the feel for the animals. Like, for example, Two Socks from Dances with Wolves, Kevin Costner's masterpiece Western. You really felt the relationship between Two Socks and John Dunbar. But here, you don't really get that feeling of mutual respect, or the respect that Chen Zhen is supposed to have for this wolf cub that he's raising. So in the end, when the ultimate sad/happy ending of this film comes around, I really feel nothing. It doesn't resonate. So unfortunately, I have to say that Wolf Totem was an unexpected disappointment. When I found out that, I had no idea what this film was, but when I found out it was playing a limited release in IMAX 3D, which is usually a good reason to go see it, and then I found out Jean-Jacques Annaud made it, and I'm like, oh, I have to go see this. This is going to be filled with brilliant cinematography. It's going to look fantastic. It's going to be like a fascinating look at nature. And I got some of that, but not enough of what I was hoping for. I guess maybe it can probably be like it's the story itself that I was based upon, probably because they had to stay within the context of the book and not stray too far. But in the end, I found it it was mildly intriguing, but just too slow and unengaging enough. So I would have to give Wolf Totem a 5 out of 10, which is kind of disappointing. So, have you heard of Wolf Totem? I'm sorry, Wolf Totem. I can speak today. Have you heard of Wolf Totem? And if so, were you looking forward to it? Do you still want to see it? I mean, by all means, don't take my word for it. Check it out for yourself, and let me know what you think after you see the film, and comment below. If you like my video, please hit the like button, and if you haven't subscribed already, please do, so you can stay on top of my reviews as they come in. So until next time, we'll see you